Groups like ISIL can't destroy us. They can't defeat us. They don't produce anything. They're not an existential threat to us.
And they're not an existential threat either. Welcome to Give Me Five on this Thursday, ladies and gentlemen. Just disgraceful. That, of course, was Obama in Argentina yesterday before he went dancing, you see. I want you to hear some of what he had to say, and then my expert analysis picking what he has to say apart. Watch.
I think it is important to recognize that this is my number one priority. I've got a lot of things on my plate, but my top priority is to defeat ISIL and to eliminate the scourge of this barbaric terrorism that's been taking place around the world.
I got a lot on my plate. You know, yesterday I was at a baseball game. Tonight I'm going dancing. When I get back to Washington, on my Air Force One, I'm going to play golf. Of course, the Junior Air Force One, which we also brought at taxpayer expense, is going to fly Michelle and the kids home after they have another day of sightseeing. A lot on my plate, you know. Got to reserve the links. This guy. Wipe out the scourge. Yeah, that's it. I'm going to wipe out the scourge. Pathetic. And then there's this.
We see high-profile attacks in Europe, but they're also killing Muslims throughout the Middle East. People who are innocent, people who are guilty only of worshiping Islam in a different way than this organization. They are poisoning the minds of young people everywhere, not just in Europe, but in the United States and undoubtedly in Argentina. People are looking on these websites.
Did you hear what he said? They're killing Muslims all over the Middle East. Muslims. Now, undoubtedly, they are, to an extent. He didn't say one word about Christians or other ethnicities that are being systematically executed. His own State Department called it genocide. And he can't get the words out. He's worried that ISIS is killing Muslims. You heard him. Did he say what they're doing to Christians? Did he mention it? Does he give a darn? No, he does not. More.
Any approach that would single them out or target them for discrimination is not only wrong and un-American, but it also would be counterproductive because it would reduce the strength, the antibodies that we have to resist terrorism.
That's Dr. Obama talking about the antibodies that we have to resist terrorism. Remember, he's your doctor. But anyway, what Ted Cruz has said was we should put police in Muslim areas. Hey, if it were Jews, you know, Rush Limbaugh said just yesterday, why wouldn't law-abiding Muslims welcome the police into their communities to find the bad guys? I would welcome them into my community. I don't live in a Jewish community, but I go to a Jewish temple. I would welcome infiltration of the FBI if my people might be plotting to blow people up. And then there's this.
As far as the notion of having surveillance of neighborhoods where Muslims are present, I just left a country that engages in that kind of neighborhood surveillance, which, by the way, the father of Senator Cruz escaped for America, the land of the free. The notion that we would start down that slippery slope makes absolutely no sense. It's contrary to who we are.
Don't you tell me who we are anymore, Mr. President. Daniel Henninger earlier in the show called that bringing up Cruz's father sleazy gutter politics. Ted Cruz's father left a dictatorial regime that targeted political dissidents, saying we should patrol Muslim areas where they might be hatching plots to blow up innocent civilians. That's an analogy? Bull-oni.